YouTube land, welcome to another edition of Jeff's Toy Reviews. I am Jeff, your host, and today I'm reviewing Transformers Generations, Titans Return, Legends Class, Roadburn. Roadburn is a repaint and slight remold of Legends Class Bumblebee. And here he is in his car mode. And you know what? I really like the car mode because same as Bumblebee, really nice red. You can tell that some of the red is a little different in color. Quality of plastic changes. Some's painted, some's not. Some is not. They still didn't paint the rims, but that's fine. It's a Legends class. I wasn't expecting the world. You can see the head here on the back, but everything else puts away nice and tidy and looks pretty good. So, and he rolls. He does come with, of course, this is the backing card. So you can see this nice piece of artwork. And it does say Transformers with Generations with Autobot symbol there. Here is his bio, if you'd like to read it, just a couple sentences long. And Roadburn, there's a product shot of him and in his car mode. 8 steps to complete. Woohoo! Yay! 8 steps. Okay. He does come with this nice piece of artwork again on a card, and I do like this. This piece of artwork looks pretty good. And there are his stats. So cool. He does come with the typical instruction booklet, and this is, of course, the white and gray scale with the red moving parts because he is an Autobot. So, looking back at him, I do like the red stamped Autobot logo on top, or the red and white stamped Autobot logo. And, I just like some of these Legends class figures that they're coming out with. They look really good. They're quite fun, and, I haven't been really disappointed by, it's hard to get disappointed by a Legends class figure, I guess, because it's like, unless they really just don't transform at all and they look horrible, I'm not going to go, oh my god, this is the worst figure ever. But, it's to each their own, right? I like I really do like the Brawn that came out with this set, and I do like Bumblebee that I picked up earlier. I was able to get him in the initial set that came out with Kickback and it was Kickback and was it? No, it wasn't Wheelie. It was Kickback. Oh, and the Sharkticon. Which is pretty cool. I liked that. I liked that whole set was really neat, and that's when I got my my Bumblebee, and yeah. So, and I'm having anyway, zoom back in on this guy for you. So here he is. And I just realized I did not get Bumblebee out for comparison. But since he is basically the same mold as Bumblebee with the one exception of his head, which I will show off later, we can compare him to a couple of other guys here in a minute. So why don't we go ahead. I'm going to adjust this camera just a little bit. Go ahead and bring out Brawn. Unfortunately, I was thinking of another way to do this when I thought about the transformation of these figures, and yeah, so I got to do everything live here, and that's just the way I do things, and hope you don't mind. Don't like edit. Well, one, I do everything on my phone, so editing is really, really tough. So I am just going to compare him with Brawn, and here he is with Brawn. And, he's a little sports car, CRX type small mini car, and this is supposed to be a big Jeep. Obviously, they are not in scale. They are roughly the same size. I think Roadburn is a little longer. But yeah, they're about the same height. So it is what it is. So I do like the fact that they painted the headlights and gave him paint on the grill and the red down here as well, because it gives it a little bit of a nice look. They did something similar with Bumblebee, which I thought was great, just because I like having, the additional colors just to break up the whatever, the paint that's going on already. It's just nice to have that little breakup. Here he is with another speedster. Here he is with Fast Clash, and Fast Clash is one of the clones. And so, but he is a race car, and one is a so and Fast Clash is a lot taller than Roadburn just because he doesn't really collapse that much. His transformation is very simple. So pull him off to the side. So now to get this guy in robot mode, we're just going to go ahead and pull the feet forward like so. And then just bring them up like so. Let's zoom out here. There we go. And we're going to take the arms and we're going to come up here. And you're going to separate this just a little bit. You see a little red tab right off the bumper. Those tabs into the arms here. So you're going to go ahead and bring those down. So you get that untabbed. Cool. Come on. Bring this forward. It just drops back. Okay. And then you're going to take this piece here, fold in like so, and like all the way around like this. And then you see this little square here. Right under the head, there's this tab here, and this is going to just sit right in there. So you're going to bring everything forward and boom, right there. And then you're going to turn the arms forward. And now we have Roadburn. So let's go ahead and zoom in on this guy a little bit again. There is his head sculpt. And I really do like his head sculpt. Looks like they should have blacked out like his mustache or something on him, because that looks like what he has, which is really funny because there's only a few Transformers that I've ever seen with mustaches and stuff, and that'd be like Retgar or even Scourge. I know there's a few others like Unicron. Looks like he has one in a way too. So just to name a couple. So anyway, let's go ahead and bring in Bumblebee. I was able to get him, but I didn't have him transformed. So, there you go. You could tell they are the same mold with the exception of the head. I do like the head sculpt that they did on Roadburn. It is enough to make them different, which I'm really happy with because Roadburn should be different. He's a different figure. He's a different character. So I really, really do like that. As for other figures in this line, let's go ahead and bring Bumblebee out and bring in Fast Clash. And here is Fast Clash. And Fast Clash does stand a little taller than Roadburn. And that's fine. They're different Legends class figures. He's from he's from Velocitron, I guess from Velocitron. He's a different race car, different mold, different type. So he's a space or a like a extraterrestrial race car, and he's supposed to be blending in with the humans. So it's different. I actually like the fact that they're different sizes. One more comparison. There might be a small jump. I do apologize. I hit pause by accident. But one more comparison. We're going to bring in Masterpiece Bumblebee. And there they are. Of course, the Masterpiece figure is going to be a lot taller. But I just want to give you an idea of what they look like together, besides just looking at him with other Legends class figures. At least we can, see what he looks like with a Masterpiece figure. So that should give you an idea of scale. He is your typical Legends class. So, and that is that. Now for articulation, his head is not on a ball joint. It's just on the swivel, so he cannot look up nor down. He does have ball joint shoulders, so he can come all the way up like that. He does have a ball joint elbow, no wrist articulation. He can kick forward and backwards, and he can do the splits. He has a knee bend and then a foot bend that actually is part of transformation. So, real quick nitty gritty there on the the articulation on this figure. And you know, I gotta say, I wasn't, when I saw him, I was like, oh, he looks pretty good. I'll just pick him up. But I am really glad I picked him up because he does add a little bit of a red flair to the Legends class that are out there. And I remember when I had my Cliff Jumper, I had the yellow Cliff Jumper, G1 Cliff Jumper, and I can't remember his name. But, you know, he was the same thing as Cliff Jumper. He even had the same face as Cliff Jumper, but instead of being yellow, he was red. And I really thought that was, you know, different and kind of cool at the time because it's like, you know, I had the yellow one. I wasn't aware that they were doing all these multicolor figures as kind of like just repaints to make to allow them. I guess it was to allow Hasbro to extend or create more, you know, earn more money. I guess have a bigger family of cars or these smaller class figures. So, and here he is with Braun. Took a minute. I had to transform Braun. Sorry, doing this all live here. So there we go, and I can throw Masterpiece Bumblebee in the back. So there we go. This has been my review of Titans Return, Transformers Titans Return Legends Class Roadburn. This guy is either going to be, yes, I want him, or no, I don't, because you either want a lot of Legends Class figures or you don't want a lot of Legends Class figures. I bought him on a whim. I'm glad I did. I do like the color scheme with him. I like, you know, it's the same transformation as Bumblebee, so it's not really a big deal. And it kind of just gives a little variety for my shelf. I know I'm probably have a shelf full of variety, but for me, this was just kind of one of those things. If you see them on the shelf, that's going to be your time to make up your mind. I can't tell you what to do. I don't want to tell you what to do. I'm just happy I have him in my collection. So for me, he was a must-get. And that has been my review of Transformers, Titans Return, Generations, Legends Class, Roadburn. And this has been Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews. And I just want to say thank you for all of you who subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. Please like this video. Please share this video with your friends. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. Thank you so much for all of your support. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one.